everyone. Now that we've looked at inherent risks, let's talk about control risks. That is the risk that a material misstatement could occur and not be prevented or detected because internal controls are weak or missing. Remember, good internal controls don't eliminate inherent risk, but they manage it. Without them, it's easy for errors or even fraud to slip through unnoticed, and purchasing is full of small steps where things can break down. Let me walk you through 5 high-risk areas where auditors often spot control problems. The first is in vendor setup. If anyone can add a new vendor to the system without approval, you open the door to fictitious vendors. Second, we have purchase order approval. If there's no PO or no management sign-off, that's a big gap in controls, especially for high-dollar purchases. Next, we have the receiving area. What if no one confirms the goods were actually received? Then we might pay for something that never even arrived. We also have invoice processing. So we know we should have a 3-way match that includes a purchase order, a receiving report, and an invoice. The purpose here is to make sure that what we ordered is what we received, and that's what we're paying for. If we don't have a 3-way match of those 3 things, we can't confirm that that purchase was legitimate. So no 3-way match, we shouldn't have a purchase recorded. And the last one is cash disbursements. One person doing it all, preparing, signing, mailing checks, that's a classic fraud setup. So we want to have proper segregation of duties there. So here we go, segregation of duties. So a lot of control risk comes down to segregation of duties. This is the big one that we always talk about. If the same person is authorizing, recording, and paying, there's no second line or third line of defense. So we have to think like an auditor: who has access, who approves what, and where could one person exploit the process without getting caught. As an auditor, your job is to assess whether the client's controls are designed well and actually working. We want to ask ourselves these 3 questions. Are duties properly segregated? Are approvals clearly documented? Are payments supported by legitimate transactions? If controls are strong, you might reduce your substantive testing, but if they're weak, you just and they just maybe look good on paper, they're designed well but not operating efficiently, then we're going to need to dig a little deeper and do some more testing. And that testing is our substantive procedures. So controls aren't just checkboxes, they shape your audit plan. In our next video, we'll connect the control environment to the substantive procedures we use to test the misstatements in payables.